Does your cat ever slow blink at you from across the room, follow you to the bathroom, or press their forehead against your leg? You probably think these are just random cat behaviors, quirky habits with no real meaning. But each one is actually a deliberate communication in your cat's secret love language, and the rarest sign reveals something about your bond that only 3% of cat owners ever witness. Most owners recognize purring and rubbing, but there are 6 subtle signs happening daily that prove your cat trusts you more deeply than you realize. Missing them means you're overlooking the most profound expressions of feline devotion. Stay until the end, because sign number 6 will completely change how you see every interaction with your cat. If this sounds like your cat, hit subscribe. You're in the right place. The first sign is the slow blink, and it's the gateway to everything you're about to understand. You've probably seen it. Your cat is sitting across the room, watching you, and then their eyes drift closed, slowly, deliberately, then open again. You probably smiled and moved on. But here's what's actually happening in that moment. In feline communication, breaking eye contact is an act of extraordinary courage. Wild cats never close their eyes near a threat. Never. Closing your eyes means you can't see an attack coming. It means you're choosing vulnerability over vigilance. When your cat slowly closes their eyes while looking at you, they're not sleepy. They're making themselves defenseless, on purpose, for you. This isn't comfort. This is active trust demonstration, chosen in real time, directed specifically at you. You can test it right now. Make soft eye contact with your cat and slow blink first. If they return it, you've just had a conversation. A real one. They've answered your vulnerability with their own. But there's one sign so rare that when it happens, it means your cat has chosen you as their primary attachment figure. Something that defies their entire evolutionary programming. We'll reveal exactly what that looks like in sign 6. Each sign you're about to discover represents an escalating level of trust. They build on each other. And by the end, you'll see your cat's entire behavior through a completely different lens. Sign 2 happens while you're asleep, which is exactly why you've never noticed it. Stop at exterior doors. They move through stop at exterior doors. They move through each room methodically. And then they come back to check on you, sleeping, defenseless. This behavior comes directly from ancestral colony dynamics. In wild feline colonies, cats rotate alert duties. Someone stays awake so others can rest safely. Your cat has assigned themselves the guardian role in your 2-member colony. Let that land for a moment. Your cat has reversed the traditional predator awareness hierarchy. Instead of staying alert for their own survival, they're monitoring for yours. Camera studies of bonded single-owner cats show they spend 12 to 18% of night hours in active patrol patterns. In multi-pet households where this duty is shared, that drops to 3 to 4%. Your cat is carrying the whole shift, alone. So when your cat jumps on your bed at 3 in the morning, they're not being disruptive. They're reporting in, all clear, duty complete. They're finally allowing themselves to rest because you're safe, and they've confirmed it. You are the colony they've spent the night protecting. If you've ever noticed your cat doing this, pause the video right now and think about every time you interpreted that 3 a.m. visit as annoying. You were wrong. Completely wrong. And that shift in understanding, that's what this channel's about. If that reframe just changed something for you, share this video. Someone else's cat is guarding them tonight and they have no idea. Sign 3 is the one most owners get completely wrong, and understandably so. The dead mouse on your pillow isn't revenge. It isn't a weird accident. It's a promotion. Your cat has conducted a genuine assessment of your hunting abilities and concluded accurately that you need help. But here's the sophisticated part. They haven't dismissed you. They've reassigned you. In feline social structures, colony members recognize each other's different strengths. Your cat understands that you control food resources, shelter, and territory access. Those are your skills. By bringing prey to you rather than consuming it privately, they're engaging in reciprocal provisioning. You provide these things. I provide this. They've categorized you not as a lesser cat, but as a complementary partner with a completely different and valued skill set. The location of the gift tells you everything. Prey placed on your bed, at your bedroom door, or near your shoes isn't random placement. Cats deposit prey at the den entrance of their most valued colony member. If you're receiving gifts in those specific locations, your cat has designated you as the social core of their territory. You're not just tolerated, you're central. Sign 4 goes against millions of years of survival programming, which is exactly why it means so much. When your cat rolls over and exposes their belly in your presence, most owners reach down for a pet and get swatted, and then they feel confused or rejected. But you've been misreading the signal entirely. Your cat isn't asking for belly rubs. They hate belly rubs. Most cats do. The abdomen contains vital organs with no skeletal protection. It's the most anatomically vulnerable part of feline anatomy. Predators target it for killing strikes. Exposing it is an act that every survival instinct screams against. What your cat is doing when they roll over and hold eye contact with you is performing the feline equivalent of handing you a weapon and turning their back. It's a deliberate vulnerability declaration. I trust you completely not to exploit this. The neuroscience deepens it further. Voluntary belly exposure triggers a measurable cortisol response, mild stress, even in deeply bonded cats. Your cat is choosing to experience discomfort to show you something. They're accepting a stress response to communicate trust. Every single time they do it, they're actively choosing vulnerability over instinct, for you, specifically. When this happens during play or when you walk into a room, your cat is renewing a covenant, not a habit, a choice. Sign 5 operates on 2 levels, and most owners only ever see the first one. When your cat headbutts you, what you see is a cat pressing their face against you. What's actually happening is a formal enrollment ceremony. Cats have scent glands concentrated on their cheeks and forehead. When they bunt you, they're marking you. But the deeper mechanism is what changes everything. Cats exist in an olfactory world we literally cannot perceive. Their scent marking isn't like signing a document. It's more like weaving you into a tapestry. When your cat headbutts you, then rubs the furniture, then returns to headbutt you again, they're creating scent continuity. They're making you smell like home, and making home smell like you. Those 2 things are becoming the same thing in your cat's sensory experience. The profound element is this. Cats only perform this scent-blending ritual with colony members they consider permanent. Temporary visitors never receive bunting. Your cat is claiming you as a fixture, integrating your scent signature into their entire territorial identity. Watch for the double bunt pattern. Headbutt, full body rub along your leg, then a second headbutt at the end. That specific sequence is a complete enrollment ceremony. They're not just marking you, they're formally incorporating you into their sensory definition of safe space. You have become part of what home means to them, not metaphorically, in their actual neurological experience of the world. Now, sign 6. Remember in sign 1 when we mentioned the rarest behavior? The one that means your cat has chosen you as their primary attachment figure? This is it. Your cat follows you from room to room. Kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, back again. You've probably assumed it's curiosity, maybe food seeking. But here's the specific pattern that changes everything. Does your cat follow you, settle nearby without demanding anything, and simply exist in your presence? No meowing, no pawing, no food bowl in sight, just proximity, just choosing to be where you are. This is called shadow bonding, and it reveals something that shouldn't be possible by evolutionary standards. Adult cats are solitary by nature. They don't need company. They're not wired for it. When your cat consistently seeks proximity with no transactional purpose, they're displaying behavior that directly contradicts their evolutionary programming. They're choosing to reorganize their natural independence drive around your presence. Attachment research shows only 28% of cats form these intense primary bonds with humans, and of those, only a fraction display true shadow bonding. Your cat isn't just comfortable with you. They've made you their secure base, the psychological anchor from which they experience the entire world. Here's the moment that proves it completely. If your cat follows you to the bathroom and sits facing the door rather than watching you, they've stationed themselves as a guardian during your most vulnerable moment. They've inverted the entire dynamic. You're not their owner. You're not even just their companion. You are their chosen family, worth protecting, worth reorganizing their entire independent nature around, worth staying awake at night for. Your cat has looked at you, a different species, and decided, this one is mine to keep safe. Every slow blink, every 3 a.m. check-in, every headbutt, every belly roll. These aren't random, they're a language, and now you speak it.